If you're coming from Instagram, social media, thank you. I was at, it doesn't matter. I was scrolling the other day, probably 5 seconds in. I see, here's not the best marketing technique. This is what you actually need to do. People always try to do this when they're marketing. You should try to do this. Here are the 5 tips that you need to do to make sure that you hook people into your video automatically. Here's how to get $20,000 in leads in the next couple of months. I'm going to show you how by signing up today. I've gotten to a point now where I'm just about, I've gotten to the point now where I'm just about repulsed by our video marketing industry. Truthfully. And I've been 12 years into it. But I think what's interesting is all these videos and ads for marketing, and I've been a part of it as well, right? But all of these things, and we kind of forget, we've become kind of desensitized to the fact that there are people behind these things that are, long story short, slaving away and trying to create this content. They're in a room like this, 4 walls, camera equipment everywhere, computers, editing, lighting, cameras, and they're in here a lot. I am in here a lot trying to build something, try to figure out better ways to package things, trying to figure out how to create a better system to reach clients more, how to figuring out how to communicate that much more clearly to find my intended audience, how to build our website to make sure that it's like all of these things, right? And how do you do all of that for over a decade, right? Weddings, real estate, corporate work, promotional work for businesses, small businesses, large businesses, live events, hospitals, hospices, live productions in the state, productions outside the country, all these things that I film. How do you do all of that and still not feel aligned as to what you want to pursue? I think that's me. I think that sums up my journey. Heck of a journey. I've done so much. I've been so grateful. But even amidst doing all those things, I come back here and I'm like, it's not quite it, right? It's not quite the thing. I'm working on site on projects, learning and growing and all these things, and recognizing it's not quite me. But after some coaching, after some figuring things out, you know what I've recognized? What I enjoy doing, what I enjoy pursuing? Helping you, the videographer, the content creator, the vlogger, the storyteller, the creative storyteller. You have doubts, you have concerns, you have questions. Should I pursue this avenue or should I pursue that avenue? They told me that this avenue was great because it brings in good money. Maybe I should pursue that. Am I even doing this correctly? Is there something else that I don't know that I should know at this point? Is this even the right thing for me to do right now with my setup, with my house, my home, and my family? How does this work in the long haul? What do I do if I can't do this forever? How do I continue to pursue something like this amidst a continual AI changing, shifting world? Like all of these questions, you're not going to get answered by attending a conference. Your doubts, your fears, how to help with you're not going to understand. You're not going to get insight on that at a conference hosted by a content creator that went viral. You're not. You're going to get insight on those kinds of questions from peers that are going through similar things. For me, what I have recognized is my North Star, the thing that I get excited to pursue, is helping you. But not helping you by giving you some kind of a marketing strategy, but by giving you a second to be. Letting yourself take a second, come into a room, not as a vendor, not as a person that needs to try to pitch themselves, not as a person that needs to have everything correct, but come into a room and be able to share what those doubts are, those fears, those questions. And in that, being able to understand and identify how you are wired. Because my marketing technique might not be the same for you. My marketing strengths might not be the same strengths that you have. You are built a specific way. You are wired a certain way. You have come up a certain way. And all of these things have come together to make you. You. How you think, how you operate, the things you really want to pursue. Imagine if there was imagine if there were no niches. Is that right? Niches, the market. There wasn't wedding videos, corporate videos, promotional work, real estate, live events. Like imagine there weren't genres of work. You just had your equipment. What kind of work would you pursue if there wasn't a pressure from the market or pressure to keep up with the world? What would you want to pursue? You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to help with. I want to find you where you are, and I want to be able to help with that because I've gone through the same journey. I've sat in rooms like this for hours to try to contemplate how to pursue these things for over a decade. The questions that I had that weren't getting answered, trying to figure out up from down if this is even the right pursuit. Do I need to continue to put this on my house and my family as I'm trying to build something from the ground up? Is it worth doing? What is worth doing? Is it worth pursuing? How do I pursue it? When do I pursue it? Why do I pursue it? These are things that until these questions get answered with clarity and until you're able to identify yourself, your pursuits, and why you're pursuing them and why you want to pursue them, we're a gear in a system that can easily throw the gear out and put a different gear in and keep it going. And I don't believe that's you. I believe you desire community, you desire ecosystem, you desire an opportunity to kind of come in, let your shoulders down, and begin the process in identifying you and identifying how you are built and how that goes from that to the content that you want to pursue and identifying how you can actually pursue them. So before marketing techniques, let's start with you. So I am starting a creative storyteller cohort for those that are interested in not just creating, but creating with. Not coming in as a vendor, but being able to be surrounded by peers that have gone through and are going through the same exact things that you have in their own way. And they're wanting to find their identity in their pursuit of serving others. That's where we're going to start. And I want you to join. I want you to be a part of the ride. So there's nothing, if you're interested, keep tuning in, subscribe, shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think, because I'm not going anywhere. This is where I am planting my flag, and I'd love to have you. Thanks.